Hi guys, welcome to topic 2.1 Project Phases. As the name suggests, dividing a project into phases makes it possible to lead it in the best possible direction. This means a large project is broken down into more manageable stages, each with specific deliverables and done in a specific sequence. Now let's have a look at these phases of the project. Starts with initiation. As the name suggests, this marks the start or the beginning of the project. This phase of the project has two main deliverables. Project charters developed. Yes, the project charter is developed in this stage of the project. As seen earlier, the project charter is a statement of the scope, objectives, and the people who are involved in the project. This is followed by identifying stakeholders. The key stakeholders are identified in this particular stage of the project. This is followed by planning. Planning, as the name suggests, basically develops a plan of action for the project. We develop management plans for scope, schedule, cost, quality, resources, risk, procurement, and finally the stakeholders. This phase explains inputs, steps, tools and techniques, standards and guidelines to estimate the cost, determine the resources, define the scope and the work breakdown structure, identify the risks and build communication with the stakeholders. This is followed by execution. The project work is carried out. Execution is where the teams are acquired and developed, communications are managed, procurements are conducted, overall process improvement happens, and stakeholders are effectively managed. This is followed by monitor and control. Monitor and control is a critical phase which in fact covers all the other four phases. Every phase of the project we require some level of monitor and control. Predominantly, quality is monitored in this phase of the project. This is followed by scope creep. Scope creep basically means that the customer comes with some request to make certain changes on the project which are actually not a part of the scope. This may have an impact on the timelines and on the cost. So we have to see very smartly whether we need to accept these changes or let go, requesting the client in a very polite manner. This is followed by the cost time allocations. Yes, if there is any changes made in this process, it will have an impact on the cost and the time, so we need to watch them very carefully. Finally, with these changes and monitoring of status, we can effectively control the budget of the project. Finally, we come to delivery or closure. This is where we actually physically plan to deliver the project to the customer. So here the customer is given the project which has been successfully developed. The stakeholders are told of the completion. Yes, the stakeholders are informed that the project is finally complete and is being delivered. All the resources that were here are gradually released or redistributed to the other projects. Guys, this brings you to the end of topic 2.1. Thank you.